Welcome back to Switch Week. I'm Happy Hamchop, and today we're going to be talking about the success of the Nintendo Switch. Now, I don't think that the Nintendo Switch could possibly fail, because if you really look in depth into the target audience for this system, it's pretty clear that this is going to be a success. Now, I don't have a problem with PlayStation 4 or Xbox, but what I don't like is the lack of quality games. I'm not denying that there are quality games, but in comparison to Nintendo, there are very few. Now, somebody might make the argument, well, the graphics on the PlayStation 4 the Xbox One are still superior to that of the Nintendo Switch. Now, I'm not going to deny that, but the counter argument would be, why would you get a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One for the graphics? If you're truly that obsessed with graphics or processing power, then you may as well just get a gaming PC where you can get more games. I'm not saying that there's equally as many quality ones, but you can play it at better speeds, more actual content in the game, no restrictions, and all of that essentially. The reason that you will get a Nintendo system is for the quality games. And considering that the Nintendo Switch is a home console and a mobile console hybrid, I think that it's unfair to make that comparison. You also have to take into account that the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One are relatively large consoles, while the Nintendo Switch, the console itself, is a screen about this thick. So, I think that it's pretty impressive what Nintendo is doing. If Nintendo truly wanted to put the most processing power and the most graphic card, if they wanted to give it as much power and potential as it could, they could do that. That's not an issue. They're picking quality over quantity, and I'm referring to quantity as the amount of pixels, I guess. So, let's go to why we already established why it would be a success. Now let's talk about when it will be a success. Now, obviously, the normal person isn't going to buy the system immediately. I pre-ordered it because I love Nintendo. But it launched at such a strange time that it might just work. The initial sales are going to be from people who pre-ordered or people who love Nintendo, and that's quite a few people. But because there's the summer and games like Splatoon, Mario Kart, all these games are coming out over time, people are going to buy it because of that. And the biggest spike that you'll see, the largest increase, is during the holiday season, where, guess what? Their most popular game, Mario, is coming out. So, I see them having sales about the same, maybe dipping a bit, but as soon as the holiday season, just straight up. So, there you go. Then there are more games coming out, more third-party development, and also, not to mention, in the summer and I guess early fall, there are going to be a lot of sports games, and there are people who would like to play sports games on the go, as convenient as that would be. So that could also lead to stabilization. So, I also would like to apologize, came to me now, that I was not able to upload yesterday. I was not home a lot of yesterday. Actually, I had to go to the hospital. Apologize for it, but to make up for it, I'm going to do a double upload today. So this is not the only video going up today. There will be another one, hopefully within the next couple of hours. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you later.